Hi everyone, good morning. So we are ready to start our yoga session for today. So today on our second journey, the 5-day journey, today is the third day. So today we'll be doing more yoga postures, more dynamic yoga postures which involve breathing and some static yoga postures, and we'll be doing some preparation for tomorrow and day after. So tomorrow the session is a fast paced session where we'll be joined by a lot of young people and kids as well. So just prepare yourself to start this session. Put your mat properly. Just lower your fan, switch off your air conditioning, open your windows. Just make sure it's not very cold where you are. You can keep a bottle of water near you, and we'll start in the standing position first. So just stand there. We just wait for others to join in. Okay, so today is a yoga day, so we won't be doing much of jumping and stuff like we did yesterday. So today will be more gentle posture. So to start, just we'll center ourselves. Just join your feet together and your palms together in a namaskar here. The center of your chest, shoulders loose, the neck up. Pull your spine nicely straight and then close your eyes. And just focus on your breathing. Feel the rising and falling of your chest as you breathe in and breathe out. For 3 to 4 breaths, just observe your breathing there, keeping your spine straight. And open your eyes and interlock your fingers and stretch up. Hold the stretch. Those of you who are comfortable can come on your toes. The others can be on the heel and down. And very small stretch. Don't overstretch to one side. Hold and come back up, and the other side. Just hold and come back. Stretch up and down, little distance between your feet. Interlock your fingers behind you, hands down, shoulders back and the neck back. Hold the stretch for 3 to 4 seconds and come back straight. And to wake ourselves up, raise the right leg up, hold there. If you need to take slight support, do that, hold and gently down. And the other leg, raise it up, hold and bring it down, relax. It's getting really warm in Bombay, so I'm going to turn on the fan slightly. So if it disturbs the quality of the sound, just let me know. And so now I want you to sit on your mat. We'll do the wake up stretches that we've been doing. So yesterday we did a very short version of the wake up stretches. Today we'll do like a basic version, which you should do on most mornings when you wake up. You should do these stretches. So we'll do those stretches and slight breathing before we move on to the dynamic yoga postures for the day. So just sit with your spine straight. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit in Vajrasana, whichever is more comfortable. So sitting cross-legged, pull your spine straight, your hands in this mudra, and close your eyes. So now tomorrow we'll be doing the class a little later. So I want you to, and we won't be doing these stretches in the morning tomorrow, the wake up stretches. We'll straight start with the warm up because it's a fast paced class. So tomorrow I would want you to do these yourself when you wake up in the morning. At least some of these, whichever you remember. Okay, to start with, just pull the spine straight, close your eyes, the neck up, and just watch your breathing. Watch the state of your mind, bring your awareness to the center of your forehead. So when you wake up for a few seconds with your spine straight, eyes closed, just observe yourself, observe your breathing, observe the state of your mind. After that, start with the neck stretches. Breathe in. Take the neck back, slow movement, slow breathing, and as you breathe out, bring the neck down, and once again breathe in, take the neck up, just hold there, feel a gentle stretch on your neck, keep holding there, keep looking up, and come back straight. And now raise the shoulders up, breathe in, breathe out down, and again breathe in, raise the shoulders up, and breathe out down, relax. Okay, today we'll just do a few simple exercises for the eyes that you can do right in the morning. So look straight and then your eyeballs up without turning the head up, just the eyeballs up and then straight. Now down as much as you can, look down and then straight. Again up, straight, down and straight, and now to the right as much as you can, take your eyeballs to the right side and again center, and to the left, again center, to the right, center, to the left, okay, and come back. Okay, and join your palms together and just rub your palms gently. Feel a little heat in your palms. Let your eyes, your face absorb that. Now we move to the cat stretch and that set of stretches before we do the breathing. So on your mat and in position for the cat stretch. Do these stretches very slowly without straining yourself at all. Push your spine up, neck tucked in, hold the stretch. Keep holding there 3 to 4 seconds. And then stomach down, the neck up, keep holding there. You can repeat it once again. Push your spine up like a bow, neck tucked in, hold the stretch, breathe normally, and down, and the neck up. Feel the stretch down the spine, breathe normally. And now the calf stretch. Again, simple but very important stretch to do in the morning. Right leg back, push the heel back to feel a stretch on your calf. Hold there and change the other leg. Push the heel back, feel a stretch and release, and push your hips back in the Shashankasana, rabbit posture. Put your head down. 3 to 4 breaths, just observe your breathing in that position. Okay, now come on your elbows and lie down on your stomach. Come on your elbows like this, the crocodile position, and close your eyes, and for 3 to 4 breaths, just watch your breathing, relax in this position. Okay, now come on your elbows, a little higher, neck up, feel the arch on your spine, and then from there push your hips up. Get a 90-degree angle at your knees roughly and stretch your hands forward, push your upper back down. Feel a gentle stretch on your upper back. Hold that stretch and then pull the hands back gently and stretch your feet straight in front of you. Stretch your feet straight in front of you. Toes towards yourself. Feel a stretch on your calf. And down. Feel a stretch on your ankles. Once again, pull the toes towards yourself. Keep holding the stretch. Okay. And now reach for the toes very gently. You don't have to touch your toes. Don't strain yourself. A gentle stretch on your hamstrings and come back. And again, feel a stretch. Keep holding there. Toes towards yourself and you reach for your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1 and come back. And come back. And relax. And now sit cross-legged and prepare for the breathing for the day, the breathing exercise for the day. Just sit with your spine straight, hands in this mudra, and next week we'll try and learn more mudras as well. These are also very important. Okay, now keeping your spine straight, stretch your hands to the side and don't rush through this at all. Take your own time. As you breathe in, bring your hands up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. And start breathing out. 1, 2, palms facing down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And start breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the breath. Join the palms together. Stretch upward. And start exhaling. 2, 3, 4. Keep exhaling through the movement very slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. And keeping the hands down, breathe in. Expand the chest, and as you breathe out, turn to your right. Take a slight push from the hand. Look back over the shoulder. Feel a twist. And then breathe in center. And as you breathe out, turn to the left. Hold the breath. Feel the twist. And come back. Straight. Straight. Relax. Relax. Now before we stand up, we'll do the Brahmari Pranayam. Which is a very easy technique. So you can, you can sit in Vajrasan if that is more comfortable. Otherwise, you can continue sitting cross-legged. So to do this one, basically we'll be using our index fingers and lightly blocking our ears. Okay, don't block them right now so that you can hear what I'm saying. And so you have to block them. I want you to do this 4 times. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out with your mouth closed with a sound. But the sound has to be very soft. Only you will be able to. So then you will feel a vibration in your head when you breathe out. It's called the Brahmari. It's the bumblebee's sound, that buzzing sound. So you will hear it. So the key thing I want you to remember is do it 4 times, but exhale very softly. The sound has to be very soft and stretch it as long as you can. 4 times, okay? So 4 times, breathe in and exhale with your mouth closed. Okay. And come back. Take your hands out of your ears. This is a very effective pranayam to calm your mind. In fact, you can do this even before you sleep. Now, the common mistakes people make while doing this is, one, you exhale too loudly. The sound is very loud. Then you won't get the right effect. It has to be very soft, the exhalation. The secondly, it should not break. Very soft, and you have to stretch it really long till the end to get the maximum benefits from this breathing technique. So next time you do it, just remember these things. Okay, and now interlock your fingers, stretch up over your head, and come back, and take your hands back, pull the shoulders back and the neck back, and join the palms together. Once again, rub the palms, feel the heat in your palms and your eyes. Okay, so tomorrow I want you to do some of these stretches on your own when you wake up in the morning, because the class is late tomorrow, it is at 10. So now we are going to do some dynamic postures. Today I want you to focus on your breathing and also not strain yourself in it. If anything is strenuous for you, then you can go easy, avoid that part, because I don't want you to strain yourself. I want you to focus on your breathing and stand up from there. In the standing position, take position for the dynamic Tadasana. So when you combine the breathing and the movement, the effects are, the benefits are magnified. This distance between your feet, 1 foot. We'll start with the dynamic Tadasana. It is also called the Tadasana. First, get the standing position right. The back straight, shoulders back, the neck up, look at a point straight in front of you. Okay. And now, as you breathe in, bring your hands up, keep breathing in. Come on your toes, hold the breath here and start exhaling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2 more times. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And stretch upward. Keep holding there. Hold the breath and start breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So your palms should touch when your breath ends and your heels should go down. Once again, do this at your own pace, as slowly as you can, and total coordination between the movement and the breathing. Hold the breath here and keep exhaling through the movement. Stretch your exhalation equally long. Okay. And relax. And relax. And relax. Okay. And now take the right leg forward, stretch up, breathe in, stretch upward towards the ceiling and breathe out back, and breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and relax. Okay, we'll do the 5 movements of the spine that we touched upon yesterday, day before, but we'll do those totally coordinating the breathing and the movement. So your spine straight, neck up, and breathe in as you arch back, stretch up slightly and arch back, breathe in, look up. Slow movement, slow breathing. And as you breathe out, push your hips back, come parallel to the floor. And 2 more times. Inhale, stretch up, arch back, look up, and breathe out. And once again, breathe in, stretch up, arch back, and breathe out. And distance between your feet, a little more than shoulder width, and back straight. And as you breathe in, slide the left hand down and raise the right hand up so that you feel a stretch on the side. Breathe in, breathe out, come back straight, breathe in the other side, breathe out, once again breathe in, hold the stretch, hold the breath and breathe out, and the other side, breathe in and breathe out. So today focus on the breathing with the movement. So as you breathe out, push your hips back, stretch your hands in front, hold the breath, and as you breathe in, come up and keep your hands here, arch back, the neck up, breathe in. And once again, breathe out, and when you're holding the posture, hold the breath as well, hold. And start breathing in as you come up, arch back and hold the breath. Keep holding the breath. Okay. And come back, relax. Now a small twisting movement, shoulder width distance between your feet, your back straight, and breathe in. And as you breathe out, the right hand to your left shoulder, the other hand back and twist, breathe out. Again, breathe in, center, and breathe out the other side. Twist, hold the breath. Once again, breathe in, center, breathe out, and breathe in, center, and breathe out. Okay, and come back. And join your feet together. Now, the toe touching movement, the Paschimottanasana it is called, but totally coordinated with your breathing. Okay, so starting position, we came halfway, now we are going all the way to the toes. So start breathing in, keep breathing in through the movement, stretch slightly up, then arch back, look up, hold the breath, and start breathing out as you bend forward. Keep exhaling, push your hips back. Keep exhaling through the movement, empty the lungs fully as you reach for the toes. And 3 more times, start breathing in. Keep inhaling, the breath should not break and the movement should not break. Continuous and slow, inhale and exhale, slow movement. Keep exhaling through the movement. If you want, you can slightly bend your knees in. And 2 more times, breathe in, keep breathing in. Hold the breath when you hold the posture when you come up. Pause there. And start breathing out, push your hips back and reach for the toes. Hold the stretch, hold the breath. And once again, breathe in. Keep inhaling, keep inhaling, keep inhaling. And look up, arch back and come back in a Namaskar position. So this slow movement, slow breathing, this is advanced yoga. Even the Surya Namaskar, once we get perfection, it has to be done like this, totally with the breathing, not raising your heart rate at all. Okay. And relax, and relax. Now we'll do 1 or 2 shoulder rotations with the breathing. Raise the shoulders up, breathe in, and breathe out, bring it down. 2 more times, inhale up, exhale down, again inhale up, exhale down, and now the other side, other way around, breathe in up, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, we'll just do 2 stretches. Someone had messaged me yesterday, was feeling a little tightness in the on the shoulders, between the shoulder blades. So just raise the right hand like this, and with the left hand push it and hold the stretch. Okay, so you're feeling a stretch here. Hold and release, and the other hand forward, and with the right hand now push it back, feel a stretch, hold there, and relax. And now the right hand up like this, and with the other hand push it up. Feel a stretch on the shoulder and down, and now the left hand up with the right hand, pull it back to feel a stretch on your shoulders, hold and release. This will also help you get this right, those of you who are not being able to. Okay, now we'll start warming up a little bit more before we go into the other dynamic postures. Start raising one leg at a time. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Okay? Exhale when you raise the leg up. Inhale down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Relax. And okay, just do this again. Hold there. Breathe normally. And relax. And the other. So today we are mostly doing dynamic postures which involve breathing and movement, some static postures, and tomorrow just see if you can do like this. If you need support, take support, feel the stretch. Tomorrow we'll be doing a warm up and then whole lot of static postures to see how many postures we have perfection in right now. Okay, and relax. Okay, now we move to the two dynamic postures we've been doing, the standing chakrasana set of 2 exercises. A little distance, shoulder width, bend the knees slightly, your fist tight, and breathe in, stretch upward, arch back, keep inhaling, hold the breath when you're holding the stretch, and then start exhaling, bend forward, bend the knees, raise your hands up, turn your wrist inward. And again with the breathing, inhale, stretch up, arch back, and exhale, slow movement, slow breathing. Keep exhaling, raise the hands up, turn your wrist inward, and once again, inhale, stretch up, arch back, and relax. And take position for the next. Today we are going gentle, we are conserving energy for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a little strenuous session tomorrow. Okay, more distance with the feet, keep your hands here, and as you breathe in, palms upward, pull the shoulders back, the neck up, and as you breathe out, take your right palm to your left ankle, and again breathe in, neck up, shoulders back, and breathe out the other side, and again inhale, exhale, slow movement. Keep breathing out when you go down, and breathe in as you come up, keep breathing in, look up, arch back, and breathe out, keep breathing out as you reach for your ankle, and again breathe in and relax, and relax. Okay, here we'll take a slight diversion, and we'll be doing this martial art kind of movement to further warm up, because we'll be using this movement tomorrow a little bit, and I want you to get the hang of the movement. So this is the basic movement of a martial art called capoeira, and shoulder width distance between the knees, bend the knees slightly, back straight. Okay, now take the right leg back in the same line, not here but in the same line, where it is in the same line, take it back and raise the right hand up. Okay, now bring the right leg up, original position, and now the left leg back and the left hand comes up. Okay, again come up, 1, and right leg, right hand back, and come back, left leg, left hand, and come back. In a continuous movement, exhale, inhale, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Okay, and relax. Now the next movement, left leg forward, now the back leg, raise it up, we've been doing it, do it with the breathing. Exhale when you raise the leg up, and inhale, go back, and raise the hand up as well. So breathe out, raise the leg, breathe in, go back. Hand movement. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, hold there, breathe normally. Keep holding there. Okay, down. Now, the right leg forward, the other leg we'll start with. So, raise the knee up and the hand up. Breathe out. So, the back knee comes up and the opposite hand comes up. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out and hold there. Breathe normally. Breathe normally. Okay, relax, relax, relax. Now we'll do a balancing posture with the breathing. Could be challenging for some of you, but in anything I don't want you to struggle too much or strain yourself. If it's too difficult for you, do just a little bit. Okay? So balancing on your right leg, I want you to take the left leg up and come parallel to the floor. Balance there and come back. And now balancing on your left leg, raise the right leg up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? Try to do that with the breathing. Breathe in, come up, balance, breathe out. And the other leg, breathe in, balance, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, do as much as you can do. And breathe out. And the other, inhale and exhale. Okay. Relax, relax. Now, the warrior's posture, we'll do dynamic. So, standing comfortably, take the right leg forward, big step forward like a lunge. Okay, and breathe in, arch back, and breathe out, come back. Straighten the leg now. And now without straightening the knee, switch the leg position. Breathe in, arch back, neck back, look up, and breathe out. Straighten your leg, join your palms in Namaskar. And now the right leg forward, breathe in, arch back, breathe out, straighten, and switch the position. Breathe in, arch back, and breathe out, straighten your knee, and come back. Tomorrow we'll be practicing this in a static way. We'll see how much perfection. Okay, there's another way to do the dynamic warrior's posture. We'll just do it in a flow. Just try if you get the hang of it. So first we'll do a preparatory movement for it, for you to. So like how we've been doing, just do this one. Breathe in, up, breathe out, back, breathe in, the knee straight now, and again inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now the next movement, as you raise the right leg and step up, right leg forward, hands up, and now breathe out, turn back, shift the leg position and breathe in on the other side. So now, breathe in, breathe out, turn and breathe in. So breathe out, continuous movement. Inhale, so you have to turn your legs, foot actually, inhale. So inhale when you raise your hand up, exhale, switch the leg position, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Okay. See, some of you who have not done it before might find it a little difficult, but we're just trying. We'll fine tune it later. So now we'll do the same with the warriors, in which the knee is bent. There is a lunge forward. Okay. So breathe in, you bend the knee, lunge, arch back, and breathe out. Turn the legs, switch the leg position and breathe in, bend the knee, arch back. Look up. Keep breathing out as you turn again. Breathe in, arch back, neck up, hold the breath. Start breathing out as you turn. Switch the leg position. Breathe in and and breathe out. Okay, relax, relax. See, this is also to do with practice, how you turn your legs and make distance between your feet. So it's with practice you will get better at these. Okay, now let's move to the Surya Namaskar. And some of you see again, those of you, today I don't want you to strain yourself in anything. So people who have shoulder injuries, lower back injuries, go very slow in certain movements. So listen to your body, avoid the movements which are strenuous for you. So today let's try to do it with the breathing. We'll go fast but with the breathing. Join your palms together, back straight. Breathe in, arch back, and breathe out, reach for the toes. Exhale, knees down, palms down, the right leg back, breathe in. And breathe out, cat, and then the plank position. Breathe in and breathe out as you go down completely. Breathe in as you come up in the cobra. And as you breathe out, come on your elbows, cat stretch, and then the mountain position. Push your heels down and knees down and the left leg forward. Breathe in and join the feet together. Breathe out and breathe in as you arch back and in the starting position. I know a lot of you might not be able to get it with the breathing, but just try as much as possible. Breathe normally. Another cycle with the other leg going back. Okay, starting position, breathe normally. Breathe in, arch back. Breathe out, reach for the toes. Bend the knees, palms down. Now the left leg goes back, breathe in. And as you breathe out, the knees down and come in the plank position. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, the knees down, lie down on your stomach. Breathe in as you come up in the cobra. Breathe out on your elbows, cat stretch, mountain. Exhale completely, hold the breath, and the knees down and the right leg forward. Breathe in, arch back, and breathe out and breathe in, arch back, neck up, and relax, and relax, and relax. Okay. Those of you who are who find the Surya Namaskar a bit strenuous and are done for it for the day, you can avoid this and do the standing chakrasan, this 3 times and this 3 times what we did. Repeat that instead of this. The others who want to do 2 more cycles, join me for 2 more cycles of this. Even if you're not getting perfection, just try to get as much as you can. Back straight, breathe in, stretch up, arch back, breathe out, reach for the toes. Bend the knees, palms down, right leg back, breathe in. As you breathe out, both the knees down and then in the plank position. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, knees down, lie down on your stomach. Breathe in the cobra, come up. Breathe out on the elbows, on the knees, push your hips up. Breathe out and hold the breath. And breathe in, the knees down, the left leg forward, neck up, and join the feet together. Breathe out, breathe in, arch back, look up, and relax, and relax, and relax. And just 1 more cycle. Those with the low back problems, go easy on the forward bending. Breathe in, look up, breathe out, reach for the toes. And now the left leg back, breathe in, breathe out, both the knees down and come up in the plank. And knees down, lie down on your stomach. Breathe out and Breathe in as you come up. In the cobra, breathe out on your elbows and push your hips up in the mountain position. Hold the breath and put the knees down and the right leg forward. Breathe in and join the feet together. Breathe out and breathe in, arch back and in the starting position. Breathe normally. Breathe normally. Just walk up a few steps, walk back a few steps. I know the Surya Namaskar is still a little difficult for many of you, and some of you who have injuries, you can go easy on the Surya Namaskar and forward and relax. Now we move into the dynamic sitting postures. At this point, if you want to have a quick sip of water, you can have, and then sit on your mat. Okay. And just sit on your mat and stretch your feet straight in front of you. Okay. Now, so we'll continue the dynamic movements with the breathing. So breathe out, reach for the toes, breathe in, bring your hands here and go back till you feel a contraction in your stomach. And again, breathe out, reach for the toes, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and come back center. Just feel your heart rate, breathe normally. Try to keep your back straight with your palms on your thighs. Be aware of your breathing. Raise your hands forward like this. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, turn your upper body to the right. Absolutely 90-degree angle. And again, breathe in center and breathe out the other side. And breathe in. The only thing is, don't go back. Don't arch your back. Keep the back straight as much as possible. Again, breathe in. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in center. Breathe out to the left. Breathe in center. And breathe out. Now we'll do a basic twisting movement with the breathing. Keep your back straight. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, take a slight push and look back over the shoulder. Feel a twist. Again, breathe in center and breathe out the other side. And again, center, breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in center, breathe out the other side. Okay, and come back, and come back. And in cross-leg position. In the cross-leg position. Okay, today instead of the Titli, the butterfly, we'll do this one. And breathe in little fast, up. And as you breathe out, try to bend forward. Touch the floor, slide down. Feel the stretch. Okay, again, now straight, breathe in. Stretch up, and as you breathe out, reach for the toes, slide the hand forward, put your head down. And again, breathe in, stretch up. Okay, and relax, and relax. And come back, and come back. Take your hands back, hold your wrist. And as you breathe in, pull the shoulders back. And as you breathe out, take your head, forehead to your left knee. And again, come up as much as possible. Don't strain yourself. Breathe in, pull the shoulders back, and breathe out. The other side. And once again, breathe in, shoulders back, and breathe out. The left knee, put your, and again breathe in, shoulders back, and breathe out. The right knee, and come back and come back. Okay, relax, relax, and straighten your feet. Straighten your feet in front of you. Now we'll do the dynamic Setu Asana. We'll do the dynamic Setu Asana. Breathe out, reach for the toes, and as you breathe in, keep your hand palms down and raise your stomach up, neck back, and again breathe out down. Try to get perfection. Exhale forward, inhale, palms down, raise your stomach up, neck back, and again, once again, breathe out, hold the breath, hold the stretch, and breathe in, raise the stomach up, the neck back, and come back. Okay, now we just quickly do the Titli Asana just once. So tomorrow we are going to practice a whole lot of postures, including this one, to see how many postures can we tick as the ones that we have reasonable perfection in, and which are the ones we are struggling in. Okay, and straighten, and in the cat stretch position. And again, so we are focusing on the breathing with the movement. As you breathe in, raise the right leg up, breathe in, breathe out, down, and the left leg, breathe in, breathe out. Once again, inhale, exhale, inhale, neck also goes up, and exhale down. Okay, some of you can continue this, and those of you who are comfortable can raise the leg up, right leg up, and the left hand up and down. And now the left leg up and the right hand up. Breathe in, breathe out, down, in a continuous movement. Breathe in, neck also up, and breathe out, the neck also comes up. And breathe in, opposite hand, opposite leg, breathe out. Once again, breathe in, breathe out, and the other, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now from there come in the Swanasana position. Arch back, shoulders not hunched, straight, and from here push your hips back, sit back, put your head down in the Shashankasana. And now with the breathing, we do both of these in a continuous movement. Breathe in, arch back. Breathe out, push your hips back. Once again, breathe in, arch back. Breathe out, push your hips back. Some of you might be struggling a bit, but do as much as you can. Exhale. Okay, now one of the most important dynamic postures, the cobra. On your elbows, lie down on your stomach. Okay, before the cobra, I want you to relax a little bit so that your breathing slows down. This is one of the most important postures, should be done slowly with the breathing. So now, get into the starting position, get your palms close to your chest, elbows closer to your body. Slow movement, slow breathing. Breathe in as you come up. Don't come up beyond your navel, and don't straighten your elbows completely, just slightly, and breathe out, down. And 3 more times. Inhale, come up, feel a stretch on your upper back, breathe out, down. 2 more times. Breathe in, breathe out. Once again, breathe in and just hold there. Hold the breath, hold the movement, and down, relax. And come on your elbows. We do this as a part of the wake up stretches. Now that we are warmed up, I want you to get more perfection in this. Knees 90 degrees, stretch your hands forward and push your upper back down and the neck up. You are looking up in this. Feel the stretch on your upper back. Hold that position. Hold that position, and pull your hands back, come up. Now we'll do the dynamic camel Ushtrasana that we touched upon yesterday. Toes inward towards yourself. So there's a little distance between the toes. Now, some of you who find this difficult, they can just do this one. Breathe in, arch back, and breathe out, come back. Do this much. The others who can, take the right hand, toes are turned in, okay? Right hand to the right, heel, breathe in, arch back, and breathe out, come back. And now the other hand, other leg. Breathe in, breathe out. And once again, breathe in, stomach up, arch back, throw the neck back, breathe out. And the other, breathe in, arch back, and breathe out. Now the counter movement to that, the rabbit with your, this time hold your wrist behind you and put your head down. This is the Yoga Mudra. And just hold there, watch your breathing for 3 to 4 breaths in that position. Okay. And come back up and now lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. Those of you who are thirsty can have a small sip of water before you lie down on your back. Otherwise, just find a position on your back. Keep your hands on your stomach, just feel your breathing. Okay, and put your palms down and raise the right leg straight up. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bend the knee, press the right leg towards yourself like this. Exhale. Once again, breathe in up, breathe out down. It doesn't have to be straight, as much as you can raise it. Again, breathe in, it's okay even if it comes just till here. Breathe out, left leg now. Bend the knee, press it against the stomach. And again, breathe in up, breathe out down. We are learning the movement and breathing coordination. Okay? Now again, right leg up, breathe in, breathe out, press it, hold the breath, breathe in up, breathe out down. Now the other leg, breathe in, breathe out, bend the knee, and again breathe in up, breathe out down. Now just raise the leg straight up, breathe in, right leg, breathe out, down the same way down. And the left leg, breathe in up, breathe. Those of you who are very comfortable can do with both the legs only if you are super comfortable doing that. Otherwise, do with one leg. Breathe in as you raise the legs up, breathe out, down. Breathe in up and breathe out, down. And relax. Okay, we'll do the spinal twisting movement with the breathing. Stretch your hands to the side in line with your shoulders like this. Now raise your left leg up 90 degrees and then cross over to the right. From there, as you breathe out, cross over to the right. Feel a twist, neck straight, and then breathe in again straight up and breathe out down. Okay? Now the other leg. Breathe in straight up, breathe out, cross over to the right. Breathe in up, breathe out down. Keep repeating that again. Breathe in up, breathe out, cross over, the neck goes to the other side. And breathe in up, breathe out down. The other leg, inhale up, exhale, cross over. Inhale up, exhale down. Relax, relax, relax. Now get into position for the bridge. Bend both the knees. Okay, before the bridge, we just try one more movement. Some of you who have sensitive lower backs, go easy on this and don't do it with a jerk. Conserve your energy for tomorrow. So those people can repeat, do a cycling movement instead. Those who are comfortable can do this. Stretch your hands back and come on your elbows and breathe out as you come up, reach for the toes. And as you go back, take slight support. Breathe in as you go back. So we are doing this movement with the breathing now. Exhale, breathe out, take slight elbow support, reach for the toes and breathe in, go back and one more time, breathe out, come up without a jerk. Exhale and inhale, go back and relax and relax. Relax, take a breather. Just observe your breathing. Keep your left hand on your stomach, the right hand on your chest, and just feel the current rate of your breathing and your heart rate. Okay, now in position for the bridge, bend the knees, comfortable distance between your feet. Try to hold your ankles, put the feet down. Now leave your ankles and put the palms down, facing down. Adjust your feet slightly so that you can raise the stomach up and come absolutely on your shoulders like this and down. With the breathing 3 times, breathe in as you raise the stomach up. Breathe out down. 2 more times, breathe in up. Breathe out down. And once again, breathe in and keep holding there. Breathe normally. Watch your breathing. Body weight on your shoulders. Push your stomach up as much as you can, making like a semicircle and down. And now bend both the knees, press them against the stomach. Interlock your fingers, press your knees and keep holding there for 15-20 seconds. You can close your eyes. Just enjoy the stretch on your lower back, on your knees. Just relax in that position for a few seconds. Observe your breathing. And now straighten your feet and stretch your body tall. Toes towards yourself. Push the heels down. Stretch your hands up. Feeling a stretch on your shoulders. Keep holding that stretch. And now leave the muscles loose and find a comfortable position for Shavasana. Preferably keep your palms upward and leave all the muscles as loose as you can leave them. Leave all the muscles, so you're lying down in Shavasana position. Leave all the muscles as loose as you can leave them. And once you find that most comfortable position, close your eyes, become absolutely still there, and just observe yourself. Keep your awareness on your body, on your breathing. Today we focused a little more on the breathing while doing the postures. Just watch your breathing right now. And be with the rhythm of your breathing. Just see whether it is fast, is it slow. Let it slow down further. Continue to observe yourself. Observe the state of your muscles. Let the muscles be loose, your neck relax, the shoulders loose, the lower back, your knees, your ankles, all the muscles of the legs as loose as you can leave all your muscles. Become aware of the rate of your breathing. Become aware of your present heart rate. Become aware of the blood circulation in your body. Let the muscles be absolutely loose. Let the ground below you take all your body weight. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the ground below you. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the ground below you. Bring all your awareness to your toes. Become aware of your toes, the soles of your feet. Your ankles. Let the muscles around the ankles relax. Bring your awareness to your shins, your calves, your knees. Let the muscles around the knees relax. Bring your awareness to your thighs, to your hips. Let the muscles around your hips relax more. Become aware of your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders. Let the shoulders relax more. Bring your awareness to your elbows. Relax your elbows, your wrist, the palms, the fingers. Let them relax more. Bring your awareness to the tips of your fingers. Feel the energy in the tips of your fingers. Bring your awareness to your stomach, to your navel. Feel the rising and falling of your stomach as you breathe in and breathe out. And bring your awareness to your chest. To the center of your chest coinciding with your heart. Bring your awareness to the center of your throat. Relax the muscles around your neck. Bring your awareness to your face. Relax the muscles of your face. Let your forehead, your eyes relax more. Bring your awareness to the back of your head. And now bring your awareness to the top of your head. and bring all your awareness only to your breathing. Just observe the movement of your stomach, of your chest as you breathe in and breathe out. If your mind goes anywhere else, very gently bring it back to your breathing, bring it back to your stomach. And for the next 5 breaths, continue to observe your breathing, observe the movement of your stomach. Now take 2 deeper breaths. Let the stomach swell up more as you breathe in. And bring your awareness to your surroundings. Become aware of the sounds around you. Slowly move your fingers, move your toes. Become aware of your muscles. And take your own time to very slowly turn to your right. And take your own time to very slowly come up and sit up comfortably with your spine straight and your eyes closed. We'll chant Om 3 times. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Once again, breathe in. Just be with the silence. And join your palms together in a namaskar. If your hands are dry, then you can rub the palms gently. You feel the heat in your palms. Let your eyes, your face absorb that. And again, join the palms together. Open your eyes and just stretch up over your head once. Feel the stretch. Come back, take your hands back, pull the shoulders back once. Come back and just do a gentle spinal twist to one side and to the other side. And now sit comfortably. You can sit in Vajrasana or cross-legged. We are done with the class today, but if you have a minute, we've gone a little over time today, but if you're in a rush, you can leave. And but if you have a minute, just stay for a minute. So the first thing I want to tell you is that tomorrow and day after, the class will be at 10 in the morning. Tomorrow is Saturday, then Sunday. It will be at 10 in the morning. If you want, if you wake up earlier, you can eat something, 1 hour before the class, 1.5 hours. If you're having a fruit, it's okay to even have it half an hour before the class, having a fruit or some soaked almonds. That is perfectly fine to do. And so tomorrow, one more thing, tomorrow the class will be fast paced, and it will be though we'll be doing yoga postures, a lot of them, but more than a yoga class, it is a fast paced class to test how many yoga postures we have perfection in so far, reasonable perfection. So we'll be going through a lot of postures, we'll be warming up. It will be a fast paced class, so very well suited for young people and for kids for whom who will get bored in a slower yoga class. So if you try to get your kids, the kids in your family, your friends, young people, to join in tomorrow's class. It will be they won't get bored, and it will be physically challenging for all of you, and we'll be doing it at a fast pace, and we'll get to know where we stand, how many postures we need to work towards. So it'll be a fun class tomorrow. Okay, so that's one thing I wanted to inform you. So for tomorrow's class, someone sent me a video. Last time we did this, a lot of kids joined us, and one of my friends was noting down in a diary. So we'll be giving ourselves marks in each yoga posture tomorrow. So you can keep a diary and a pen and note it down if you want to. One more thing for tomorrow's class, I would, if you have a ball, which doesn't break things in your house, but otherwise try to make a ball out of socks. So I'll on this page I'll put a video. I'll try to put a video of how you make a ball out of your socks. So then you can use that tomorrow. For a little bit we'll be doing something fun with the ball. So try to do this little homework, and I'm hoping to see you tomorrow. The other thing, I had said I'll talk about lower back problems, which I'll try to just slightly touch upon today. I'll take it up again another day. See, another thing is, a lot of people who have been doing these classes have had immense benefits. There is a senior from my school who has been doing it, and he's lost 4 kgs, and he has reduced his insulin which he was taking significantly. So if you feel more people can benefit from it for the future classes, also the classes we've done already. So I have a YouTube channel by the same name, Abhishek Sharma Yoga Fitness. So all these, the 1 week thing that we did, all the sessions are there. So some people can, if someone wants to start, someone you feel will benefit from it, he can start from those videos on YouTube and do it from that. Also, those of you who are on Instagram, my page again on Instagram is by the same name, Abhishek Sharma Yoga Fitness. You can, if you want to know more about the techniques, you can like that, because I might be putting short techniques of certain posture over there as well. And so yeah, I'll just very briefly talk about lower back injuries. Tomorrow after the class is done, I will take up a few questions that you have. A lot of people send me a lot of questions through the day. So tomorrow after the class is over, tomorrow is a Saturday, just send any questions, not send, you can, we can do an interaction to answer some of the questions that you might have. So I'll just touch upon a little bit on the back injuries part. A lot of people who are doing the class have lower back injuries, and the back is sensitive. So go easy on the forward bendings. Always when you have to bend and pick up something, bend the knees and do that. That is one. Secondly, only one more thing that I'll tell you today is don't sit on sofas, couches in which you sink in. Avoid that. That is very strenuous on your sitting itself is very strenuous on your lower back. But when you sit on that typical couch in which you sink in, it strains your lower back. So sit on hard wood chairs or sit on the floor instead. So Baki, I think the class is already stretched too much. So we'll talk about lower back and other injuries in more detail in another class. So I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 for the fast-paced fun yoga class, which please get all the kids to join in. They'll have fun and it will be very good for them. And on Sunday, day after morning, again at 10, we'll be doing a very restorative, slow, gentle yoga class, which we all need at this time. So tomorrow, fast-paced class, and Sunday morning at 10, a gentle yoga class. So I'm hoping to see you live at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Have a nice day.